And welcome back. We're in Carmona, just outside Carmona today. Just a tremendous garden here, probably looking better than most in the summer. And of course we're late March. 2,750 square meters, fully fenced, high hedge, very mature. A lot of beautiful trees, some century plus olive as well. Listen to this. Just on the other side of the hedge is a secondary road. Never really too busy, but just so you know, that's what it sounds like. And of course we're at the back of the property, and it is quite deep. Good little fertile veg patch going here. He told me he's got some tomatoes and so forth to plant. There's a full-time gardener here as well, who looks after the property and the foliage. Here you have a storage room. Not overly big, but certainly enough for your roto tiller. A good lemon tree here. Some good shrubs all over. These gorgeous ancient olive trees. These are senior citizens. Big old fig tree here. Just starting to bloom. Fresh fig is just absolutely delicious. I'm used to the dried kind, but you know, now that I've tried the fresh off the tree, it's really just such a sweet, delicious fruit. And a tree of that size will turn you into a fig or fresh fig fan if you're not one now. Right, you can see there's quite a few trees around. Now, if airport noise disturbs you, we are very close, of course, to Sevilla's airport. Probably less than 20 kilometers. It's not such a busy airport, but you can certainly hear the planes overhead. Right, it's a good sized fig there. Some olive again. And here, as you can see, you've got a very nice tall hedge. It's totally private, totally not overlooked. Very well designed. Water points all over to irrigate. Orange there. Some really nice palms and yucca here, kind of bordering the swimming pool area. Beautiful palm there. Here's another one of the really old olive trees. As you can see, I'd say it's, well, I wouldn't want to hazard a guess, but I know it's certainly older than 100 years. But I've seen some that are 400 years and they don't look a lot different than that. So, pool's 10 by 4, steps leading in, and the owner with his recent grandchildren will actually be installing a security fence gate around the pool. And through the hedge there you can see the chimney there of your neighbor. Right, so you do have a near neighbor here, but these are generally cottages, so very few people live the year round. Air conditioning there. You got security bars. Yeah, this is just like my poor bougainvillea. Had a little frost scare about a month or so ago. I lost a couple of my beautiful specimens. Very rare to get -4 and 5 degree temperatures in this area, but that's what we got. So this is looking back to the grassed area in the swimming pool. The pool's looking pretty good for the time of year, but obviously in the summer it'll look that much better. And then you got a great little porch here. The front door leading in, but of course you've also got access at the back of the property through the kitchen. And you've got the awning there, depending on what time of the day the sun falls on it. And then here to the front you've got some really nice palms, as you can see. Gorgeous. Birds aplenty. Front gate. It's a closed urbanization. You need a code, which you can use your mobile phone to open up the gate. Not too many villas in the area. And again, most of them are weekenders and summer folks, so if you are planning to live here throughout the year, you can be assured it'll be nice and quiet for you. You got some orange trees again, some beautiful palms and yucca. And here's your well, which will fill your pool, water your garden. Some beautiful stonework here leading to the garage. Nice wall to the front. Seen some jasmine. It's a beautiful jasmine plant straight ahead there. They're just starting to bloom now. A couple of those on my terrace as well. Great in summer. Dama de Noche, a little bit more fragrant than jasmine. And then again, you can see here, there's your neighbor there, two-story property, but the hedge certainly compensates for any potential to be overlooked. I'd say the hedge is probably about 15, 18 feet. Nice grass. Obviously it would be a lot greener in about 2 months' time, but not doing too bad for late March. Well, more like mid-March, I guess. And then here you got a great big outbuilding. Storage for all your summer furniture and barbecues and so forth. You got a freezer. Quite a few cases of beer. And they're all empty too. You got your beer cooler there. A little bit of some machinery. Very good size. Solid structure. Updated electrics. You got a side area here. This leads down to a very nice tiled terrace. Patio, whatever you might call it. The geraniums are just starting to come out again this year after such a brutally cold winter. Well, I wouldn't even call it a winter, I call it a 2.5 week period where it was pretty chilly, but everything is getting back to normal now, thank God. And it was about 22 degrees today. Some countries still have snow. So again, straight onto the pool and the manicured garden. Lots of very interesting trees, but still plenty of space to play and run. And I'd say that's about the only blemish. The car going by. But if it doesn't bother you, it really is a superb property. Okay, let's go take a look inside. Okay, let's take a look inside now. A decent sized kitchen. You know, very basic. I mean, you've got to keep in mind this is just a country property. You know, they live in the town. So the kitchen generally is going to be basic like this. But the good news is it's a very good size. You know, you've got good cupboards there at the back for an example as well. And as you can see from here, you know, that space is pretty deep. So you've got a lot of scope here to put in a proper kitchen, cabinetry and so forth. And certainly I would suggest you've got enough room for it to be eat in. All the space back here, I'm not going to open up the cupboard, but again you can see that's a fairly deep space there. Good larder. All the, you know, water connections and so forth are here for washer, dryer, Okay, but the cabinetry, as you can see, you know, it's quite basic. The windows, you can see these are aluminum, look like single glazed. Okay, but that is new. Attractive little tile there in blue. But you know, if you gutted the kitchen and started all over again, you'd probably be looking at between sort of 3,000 and 6,000 euros, depending on qualities, tile work, and so forth. Here is bedroom 1. Very good space. Big double room, double bed there. Still plenty of space. You can see the air conditioner there on the wall as well. Very attractive country style stone tiles. Slightly different one here. Just to separate the two rooms. Looking back there at the kitchen. Out onto the porch. With its sun awning as well, I forgot to mention. Bedroom 2. And here we've got another bedroom, and you can see this is a good size. 3 beds in here. Very typical Spanish country property. Cram as many beds in as you can, and that's air conditioned as well. And then into the lounge, very large, very spacious. A full-size dining table there for 6. Big old fireplace as well. I'm sweating walking around filming this property and these guys have lit a fire. It just shows you. Right, air conditioned as well. You can see that sort of a vintage 70s or late 70s air conditioner, but I'm sure it works quite well. And then again, just, you know, decent size. Ooh, that fire is warm. And then just the reverse view on the lounge. And here are just 2 shower rooms. A decent sized stall there. You squeeze in. Right, good double shower there. Good tall ceilings. Property's in excellent condition. It could use some modernization. You can see this window here, this old steel window, things like that. You know, the doors are original as well, but you know, very little needed to modernize it completely. And then, then you've got a single shower there. Toilet bidet. And out the front door. And back to the pool area. Okay, that is the end of our tour. Great property, not too far from Carmona, and value priced for a quick sale. Thanks for watching. Lots of videos uploaded all the time.